to Refreshing Viewpoints. I'm your host, Bill Austin. We have with us Virginia Brown, who is the president and CEO of United Way. Virginia, we want to talk a little bit more about income, stability, and those kind of things with youth.
Well, thank you. I'm always love talking about this. United Ways across the country are united in their quest to improve the health, education, and income stability of all citizens in their areas, and we are no different. That's where we are. We have, however, connected it to our core focus, which is disconnected youth. As I shared with you in another segment, 24% of our young people from age 16 to 24 are neither working nor in school. So those have really deep impact in our community, other than just the fact that they're not in school or not working with that. Education, obviously it does, but what we find is education is also the solution to that.
Yes.
And where we are very interested is, as we talked about before, from cradle to career, to start young people as early as age 4 and give them experiences so that they have an equal opportunity with others that may not have the same advantages with that. And if we can, especially for low-income children, and unfortunately we have over 30% of our children in our community are very low income, those individuals would have the same opportunities. So we're going to be supporting programs for early childhood and throughout their academic career. For health, one of the things that we have found that greatly has impacted disconnected youth is quite a high teen pregnancy rate. And we want to be able to educate young people that there are other ways, there are other alternatives, and the impact that makes on their future ability to be self-sufficient. Because of our statistics do show that single mothers in particular are the poorest of our citizens in this community. They try, they're hardworking, they're great people, but they have so many challenges that they are typically the lowest income of our citizens here. And then third is income stability itself. Obviously, if you don't have an education, many times you don't have the opportunity to have a high-paying job. There are many ways that you can overcome that through entrepreneurship or internships or connecting with training programs. But sometimes people don't know about that, or there may be obstacles that they have the opportunity to participate with that. And we find that that's a great opportunity for United Way to connect these programs together, to collaborate, to share their clients, so to speak, so that they be able to succeed.
Well, all very interesting, and it's exciting to see what United Way is doing, because you are so aggressively tackling some of the root causes of the problems that we have in our community.
Exactly.
One of the things I'm wondering about, though, is when you talk about stability, in all of our lives, there are situations that come up that have the potential for derailing.
Exactly.
But people find a way of staying on the tracks.
Yes, they do.
Where many people give up, and that's what caused it. How does United Way help, especially youth, stay on the tracks during potential train wrecks in their life?
Well, we call it resilience. You know, we want people to be, the way to go to self-sufficiency is resilience. And that would be incorporated into many of these intervention, as we call them, programs along the cradle to career cycle. As they become older and they learn, and older I mean by like middle school age, then we would introduce them to what the world of work really is about. So they have early knowledge of that and have mentors through volunteers and others who could help them to get through those first experiences of that, so that they could become more resilient when they're older and they experience it again.
Okay, so they will have had some experience and some
Yes.
success and said, I did it once, I can also do it again. I can be
Yes.
resilient.
And and with a safety net there in their early days, so they can say, I can do this.
United Way is really something for people to give to and help make those kind of things come true.
I believe
Virginia, thank you very much for being a guest
Thank
on
you.
Refreshing Viewpoints. I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
I'm your host, Bill Austin. Stay tuned, where there'll be another refreshing view waiting for you.